Ba-da-da, ba-da-da, ba-da-da-da. Welcome to Pocket Pod, Animal Crossing. Easy as story ABC. Episode 1, 2, 3. There's Joey, Chloe,
That's
Roar,
me.
and Leash.
That's a good one.
We sounded
This is a
just like
good
the
one.
Jackson 5.
Yeah, I was like, man, it just like taking me back to those listening to records when I was
Little
little.
Mikey.
Oh, he likes it.
Want you
oh,
back?
that's right, Mikey.
He likes it. Run, Mikey.
I want you back.
yes. So hi guys.
We're tapering down.
Are we tapering?
about?
So, all right.
Five.
Oh, well.
I'm
4,
tapered.
3, 2.
Okay, we're starting the episode.
Hey.
Yay, we did it. Welcome. Hello. Hi, friends.
Hello. Hi, friends. Hello, blue-lipped Rar.
Hi there.
It's the rare blue-lipped Rar.
Everyone needs to know that Rar has
Hey,
a
Siv.
teal-colored lipstick on right now, and it is
Very
amazingly
fancy.
distracting and awesome all at the same time.
Is
Sorry.
it sparkly
It is. It's got a little shimmery.
or
shimmer.
shimmery?
Like a
Shimmery.
Is it
metallic.
sparkly or shimmery?
It's got a little. It's
metallic.
like it's a matte finish, but it has a shimmery gold in it, which is kind of fun and weird. So I
Oh.
like it. It's fancy schmancy.
Metallic.
Matt Dillon.
Matt Dillon.
No, yeah, Metallic is a good way to say it.
Metallica.
Oh. Yesterday and tonight, take my hand. Up to Neverland. Metallic. Exactly.
You guys, do we have a follow-up or two?
Mm-hmm. I don't want to wait.
For some follow-ups.
Tell us.
I have a follow-up that came from our awesome Discord friend, Anna BD. You guys might recall... Anna BD.
Yay.
Anna BD. Thank you, Anna BD.
Anybody. Thank you.
Everyone might recall last week we talked about amiibo swiping and weird things
Yes.
about non-consecutive swipes and confusing things and whatnot. And what I understand from what Anna has shared,
Okay.
what she does is she preloads the full set of 3 swipes
Mm-hmm.
so that it's
So 3
already
days.
counted. So you
3
do, you bring your buddy over, do the thing, second time do the thing, third time do the thing. When they say, hey, I'd love to live here, and you go, great, go talk to Res Services, comes back, says, oh, well, there's no space. Can I boot somebody? You say no.
Ah, okay.
But
that sounds
at that point, it's already queued up. So the next time they visit, no matter what, they can be invited in.
Oh, that's so good. So
I
that
don't
secures
know.
it.
Yeah, I don't know if this has been tested with non-consecutive animals, though. That's the only thing I'm not sure about. So, like, if you do that for one animal, do it again for a second animal. If you go back to animal number 1, will that work? I still have a question about that. But this is still a
Wait,
follow-up.
say that again. If you don't... Wait, say what? Say what?
If you do it, I guess my question is if you do it twice. So if
Can you preload multiple?
Multiple.
animals?
I thought she said you could.
Oh.
Maybe I read that wrong?
I was not clear if that is 100% or not from what I read. So I like the tip because it's a great idea regardless.
Yes.
It means I will bring Drift over, swipe him
Nice.
in, and then when I'm ready to finally boot, bam, I'll bring him over again. But that way
Bam.
he's like queued up and there won't be any question. Anyway, so that I
But
guess
no, that's
there
good.
will have to be a follow-up to the follow-up because I want to know about this multiple animal queuing and we'll get a
Interesting.
confirmation. So.
Yeah, I'm very intrigued, and it's good to know at least to lock them in. You can say go through the whole resident service thing. Can I knock someone out, and you say no, and then you can invite them back. That's the important thing that I need to learn. That's cool. I like it. Thanks,
I
Anna.
think she said, and you just say, "Oh well, sorry you can't move in." Shrug.
All that trouble for nothing. Wah, wah.
Whatever.
Poor buds.
Our animals are so forgiving of our shenanigans.
They really are. You could slap them with
Psych.
nets, and then 5 minutes later they'll be like, "Here, I got you this shirt."
Oh, thanks, buddy.
Poor
Um,
things.
I want one of you to tell me about dock size and whether enlargements are possible and if dock size matters.
Oh,
We've
these
heard
are
several from
all
several of
important
our
questions.
listeners that there was a follow up to that, as well as RAR's
Yes,
close family members.
that's true. That they
You
could
have
at
to
least
research.
So, I mean, at least for my family, Bill Mac has a 14 plank
Slat?
dock.
Plank?
Plank? I was just going to say plank. Walk the plank.
Walk
14
the
plank dock. So, was 14 what our other friends were seeing too, or is it something else?
I did see 14 somewhere else.
14. So maybe it's like that's the options. We got the 10, the little 10 plank deck.
Which is what
Nope, dock.
us we pocket potters have.
Yes.
Somehow the three of us got like these weak islands with apples and 10 planks.
What in the world?
What
How
else
did
is
that
wrong with our
happen?
island?
I know. What other things? Did we get anything good in our islands,
We
or
got
are they
the
like
basic
the
islands.
bottom of the barrel?
Yeah,
Islands.
we're like the spiral island of islands.
Disappointing.
Bottom of the Barold.
bottom of the barrel.
Oh,
Bottom of
sweet
the
Barold.
barrel. He's so great. I love him. But
Anyway, so 14 versus 10.
yeah, and so we can't change the deck size in any way that we know of. But people do
Yet.
have yet their default size for some is just longer, and I feel like my parents' island, they get rare fish off the pier all the time, off the dock rather, and I feel
Without
like
having to use.
right without having to use fish bait, and I feel like I never even. It's
No, I've
very
never
rare
seen
that I
one.
see a fish off the dock, like maybe
Never.
twice.
It seems unreasonably unfair that based on whatever random island you got, you have to use more fish bait to catch
Right?
certain special fish. It seems incredibly unfair.
It does seem unfair, and maybe I'm just not looking often enough. I don't know, but I feel like
I've stood there and I've walked by. I never see anything off the dock
Yeah.
ever
yeah,
because
It's
we're not
weird.
far enough out. Those
Right,
four
exactly.
planks make the difference.
Nintendo, why did you do this? Is there something that we have that's good that we don't realize is some sweet bonus yet? I mean, maybe there's some special thing that we've like.
I mean,
that
please tell me
possible?
about it. I've dug
know.
up my whole island several times and haven't found anything.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's anything special, right? We don't have like some extra like jumping off point that like a fancy longer. What is that peninsula that goes out a little further for an
No,
island?
and in fact, my little like peninsula that I built my like diving board on is narrower than others I've seen. Like I can't get to like at the third level. Like I can't do a column of two. So I don't know what it is. I just have a weak island. That's all I can say.
We're just saying, Nintendo. We feel a little shortchanged.
Yep.
That we got
We
short
thought
decks.
we thought we were your favorites.
I mean, here we are, 123 episodes in. We thought you liked us. We knew you've been bugging us.
Oh, right.
As
And by
evidenced
bugging,
by this update. By the
Bugging
way.
as in listening. Yeah.
right? Exactly. You
As
clearly wanna
evidenced
know
by
what
this
we were
update,
saying.
yes.
Yes, as 100% confirmed by the update. Once again, it's creepy.
Speaking of
saying
the
I mind.
update,
Oh,
What
What's
about
new?
it?
what's
Pocket
New
Pod.
Horizons, Pocket Pod. I couldn't
Animal
remember what to
Crossing?
say.
Pocket Pod? Pocket Camp? Whoa,
Whoa,
whoa.
whoa, whoa, whoa. Yes. So yeah, we had a big old new thing. This is exciting.
I before we get into the details of the update, I would
Okay.
love for you to tell me what your predictions were when you guys were chatting with Lo the other day.
It wasn't a prediction. We were dream suiting.
Oh,
We were
tell me
dream
about it.
suiting.
Yep.
Because we were talking about in fact, it's a dream. One of the things was a dream suite. How we liked
It's like
one.
this
being-
is actual Inception, is what you're saying.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
the spinning top
Yes. Keeps going.
level of
I heard you like Inception, so
Inception.
we put Inception in your Inception.
It's amazing.
But yeah, so it was because we were talking. It was just when we were just having island chat, basically, talking about how you used to be able to get dream codes and visit other. Wait, is this true? We were talking about this. I'm not making this up, right, Leash? That we were talking about visiting other islands through Dream Suite, which was a way you could just visit someone's island in a dream. And not interrupt anything in their wouldn't disturb anything. You could go. The person doesn't have to be awake or have their system on. It's just like a memory of their island that you could visit. Is that what we were talking about? Am I making that up?
We'll have to ask Glow because I
No.
don't remember that part.
I
But
know.
I do
Okay,
remember. Okay, so here's
What
the
were we
parts that
talking
I
about then?
remember that was
Okay.
like super Matt Dillon-y. Lo asked me what my hairpin that I was wearing was.
Okay.
And I was like, meh, meh. And then I looked it up and it was the flashy pin. And then we got on the discussion of, wouldn't it be cool if the flashy pin could actually flashy flash?
Oh, right.
And we were like, yeah. And then we started talking about the Deli Boppers.
Deli Boppers.
Yes.
And we're like, those used to glow, and there used to be fireworks in August.
Look at the
And
fireworks.
what else did you guys say? I mean, it's possible
and red.
you guys
We
were
talked
also
about
talking
red. Right?
And red. Yep.
You guys, this
Yep.
is creepy weird.
Right. It's super
Yep.
weird.
You guys Matt Dillon, or no, Nintendo Matt Dillon you or something.
And I'm not 100% on the Dream Suite thing, but I do remember when I saw it, I was like, wow, this is a Dream Suite. So maybe
Right.
we did have that conversation, but I was
well-
kind of like not really 100% paying attention.
Also, it's weird because now I'm like, maybe we didn't talk about that, and I just was thinking we just talked about everything that happened. I'm having a fortune cookie. I'm having
Yes.
the reverse of the fortune cookie situation, where I'm just envisioning that we talked about everything, and and it all
Classic
came true.
fourth fortune cookie. Yeah.
My memory is the fourth fortune cookie, apparently. But we definitely did talk about the Deli Boppers. That was a big deal. That was. I think that was the big thing. Probably. I mean, in my brain,
it was
that
Deli
was like, I
Boppers
can't
and
believe it.
we definitely talked about fireworks. So I was like, oh, and then we talked about the update, and you're
Update.
like, oh, it's happening in early August. Didn't
Oh,
they
that's
say
true.
early August?
Yes,
or whatever.
early
And like, well,
August.
maybe, and we're like, maybe it's gonna be next week, and
And then, ta-da.
And then
then
48
it
hours,
was before
36 hours
even
later?
early August.
Right.
It was
Yeah.
before early.
and it's crazy.
August.
And so they even came through early because it's not.
Yeah.
It's,
They're like,
today is
oh
not
man,
August.
we gotta release this early because
They've already talked about it.
Pod's already on it.
Oh, that's why they heard us talking
Yep.
about it. I was like, well,
Yep.
they spoiled it for.
Yeah, for anyone
found us
listening,
out.
we're pretty sure Nintendo has our Discord bugged as well. So
Yes,
FYI.
they're just listening to us all the time. It's kind of weird. I mean,
Super
if
weird.
everything that we want comes true, again, I don't mind. I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
it's true.
There's still some things outstanding though, so
Yeah, that's true.
they're in the queue. I
Just
know.
a few. So,
Just a reminder.
so
on it.
in last night's update, we
Yes.
got a Dream Suite. Can we talk about what that is and what that means and how it works? And
Oh, you mean the.
WTH is a Dream Suite?
Okay, so it's not so much a dream suite as a place. It's just the dream suite can be anywhere that you have a bed in your town or on your aisle. At least
I
a
think
bed
it's in
in
your
your own
house.
house.
It's only
I
in your
think-
house.
Is it
I
not
tried
outs-
that.
You
I
can't-
laid
I
down
Tried
on a
it
bed
outside
outside.
when
it
I
didn't
got
work.
the
It doesn't
first
work?
Luna. Oh, because we got a new bed from Luna.
That's
right?
true.
As
Yes.
a gift, and I put it outside immediately, and I went to lay on it, and nothing happened.
Nothing.
Oh, you know what? It's weird. I just assumed that it would work. Anywhere.
I think it should. I think it should. If I'm on a towel on the beach and I want to take a snooze,
She does
I should be able to.
specifically say in your house in
Okay.
whatever she says. Yeah.
but it
Well.
can be any bed. It doesn't have to be the Luna bed.
Yeah.
That's
There
right,
are
it
3
can.
beds in my house and I tried them all.
Yay! But so yes, so any bed
very
in your
Goldilocks.
house then. Oh, but so you go into the magical misty dream world of Luna the tapir, who is ever so cute.
Guys, it's purple. Everything's purple tinged. It's
That's right.
beautiful.
Ah, it's jewel toned. It's the
Yeah,
perfect color.
It's great. It's great.
Oh, but yes, she's sweet pea.
I have a question because I had assumed Dream Suite would let you go just randomly show up at someone's island. I had just
See-
imagined you would be like sent somewhere random and it could be just rando.
It's interesting you say that because that is the way it worked, or it could work in New Leaf. That
Maybe
you
that's
could
why I thought that. Maybe.
yeah,
Yeah.
because
Oh,
you could just
rando.
randomly-
That is your. Are you talking about that?
Yeah,
Sorry,
like
I
so you
just
could
read on-
stumble upon one versus
Yes, yes.
specifically going to visit someone who's given you their code.
Right.
Yes,
I
I
was
wanted to
surprised.
randomly find.
Yeah.
I know.
I'm much more interested in visiting random. Yeah.
I know it is weird. I was surprised by that as well because I expected yes, Dream Suite. I did expect there to be a code to enter that you could specifically enter someone's island. You had it in mind in advance. But I thought that for sure they would do random because that's like easy
That's
peasy.
the fun of the dreams.
Because that's how
If
you
I
can
knew
end
what
up.
my dream was going to be before I got to the dream, then I wouldn't want to dream that dream.
I know.
in
and
real
it's-
life.
And it's not that all of the amazing people that have shared their codes in our Discord like are not interesting to me. It's just I want even random. I want people that haven't shared
right.
patterns in our Discord yet, and people I've never visited before, like people in other countries that we have.
Right, just super. But I mean, at least you can go online and just like look at people's Twitter and find things. But I wonder if maybe the reason they don't do that this time is because, unlike New Leaf, every pattern that you have made is, I believe, every pattern. I haven't actually visited anyone's dream yet, unfortunately. I want to do that soon. I believe every pattern is automatically shown, and anybody can take any of those patterns that you've made home. So
Only
maybe
if you've made them.
only if you've made them. I don't think they can take ones that you have copied from elsewhere.
And what if you haven't shared the pattern in your designer code?
That's a good
thing?
question. So we can test this out because I have several patterns that I've made but not shared, and only a handful that I've
I have
actually
2 or
shared.
3. Yeah.
So that would be a way to check it out, to go through ours. And I honestly don't know. I don't think it was specific. If it said, I think it just said, the way it said it to me, it felt like anything you've created is going to be visible. So just be aware of that.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
But your
I don't have anything exciting created. I have
Well, that's okay.
I have a diner floor.
Yay!
I have a white square, and I have its minions.
That's
It's minions.
but it's still good. I mean, I'm not sure. Maybe it will show everything you've downloaded, because that'd be kind of cool to see what other things that you have, and it would be neat to be able to download them, because I mean, it still gives credit to the original creator if it's something that you've downloaded.
I don't know
from
why
elsewhere.
they would not do it now.
I wonder. I think the reason I thought that was because that's the way it was in New Leaf, that you would only be able to share the patterns that you had created. So maybe that's why I just thought that by default, and that might not be the case in New Horizons. We're gonna have to wait and see.
Or maybe this is just part 1, and they'll update it to let us visit random and do random things later, and we're just gonna test the waters.
Or maybe that's not a free update.
I mean, we could speculate that if that's the case, that's probably a while away too.
I mean, that would be a worth it for me, though, to kind of like...
Yeah, depending on how much it costs. Yeah, that'd be interesting.
Yes, correct.
I mean, they did say the next one is still going to be a free update, as far as they mentioned it in the
For
teasers.
Halloween.
Halloween.
Oh wow, that's so weird that the next update is in the fall. Like my brain
so
can't
far away.
compute that. Like my birthday is less than a month away. Like I can't handle this information.
Crazy.
The second thing in the update we want to talk about is the cloud save, which I think is something we were all clamoring for before the game was released.
100%. And I think everyone's probably pretty psyched that it just was like, hey, it's available. Do it if you want it. It's there. If your
I took care of business right away when I updated
So how does
it.
that work? How do you do it?
You go, yeah. Oh, sorry, Sarah. Go ahead.
No. Oh, well, I was just gonna say, when you first start up the game, before you even like press A to enter the game, there's like in the bottom left-hand corner, it shows you can press minus for settings. And that is where you can unlock the cloud save as an option.
Go chat with Mr. Tom Nook.
You'll chat with Tom Nook, and he will get you sorted, and he'll just be like, okay, now this is what it means. And it's like, if you lose your system or if it breaks, you have this, your island will be backed up and you'll be able to download it.
It really is such a relief.
Oh yeah. I know, after we put so much time into our little islands.
Last 4 months just been flying by the seat of our pants and not knowing what'll happen.
I know.
And now it's saved.
Right. That's
and
pretty,
it's good. And it sounds like it saves fairly regularly. As long as as long as you're not playing, it'll save. I was like, that's cool.
Yeah, I like that.
I don't play sometimes.
Right.
It's rare.
It all the time. There is times that it can take a break. The machine is not, Nintendo computer is not always running.
Right.
It's to have a break every now and again. But it's pretty sweet.
Yeah. So, and then the other thing we should talk about, the other thing that was like announced, I think there's maybe a couple of things that weren't announced that we want to chat about too. But the other thing that was announced that we won't see till Sunday is the fireworks.
Yes.
Fireworks. Why is Sarah making a face?
There's a shooting star.
Oh. Good.
I just got to
get
be
a better
watching
view.
I'm just going to.
I just bought a sewing machine.
Oh,
good for
yes.
you.
Please buy all the sewing
Do you
machines.
have the Zap Power? What is it called? Not the Zap.
Do I have the Zap
You
powers?
want the power suit or the zap suit? Or the
Power
noble zap?
Or the Noble Zap suit?
Rad Power skirt suit.
Oh, yes. I know the one you're talking about. It makes me think of like something that,
I have a purple one and a
anime.
pink one. If anyone would want one,
Oh,
I'm wearing it right now.
Oh, I want to come and see you, because I thought it was just available in red, because I apparently did not know it was other colors.
I don't even know what we're talking about. Where are you?
Here I am.
Oh, there you are.
But
how do I want a better view? How do I look? Okay.
but it has
Do
it has
a
big
catwalk,
buttons.
Leash. Walk towards me. I'm good. It's cute. Not something
hard pass
I'm
from Joel, I
dying
guess.
for. It's not a hard pass. It's a
that's
soft pass.
adorable.
Soft pass.
Oh, soft pass.
If it fell on my doorstep, I would accept it, but I don't need it.
Oh, that's fair enough. But anyway, so we do have the fireworks coming up, which
Yeah,
are filmed
fireworks.
every Sunday in August, which is very
Sunday
cool.
in August. It feels like a special birthday present to me, and I'm totally comfortable with that.
Yay! Birthday for Joelle. It's a whole birthday month. Birthday month celebration. I love it.
I like it.
That's a good way to live life. But and
So
also,
every Sunday morning, you get to
Yes.
go chat with Red, and or Sunday afternoon. I don't know what time on Sunday he shows up.
I think his booth will probably be there, but he might not be able to be like kind of giving you things until the evening.
Oh, right. So at 7,
He's like a KK slider style.
yeah,
Yeah.
like you
But,
can't talk. Yeah.
Yeah.
So at
we'll
7
have to
p.m.,
see.
you walk up to him, you buy some fireworks, you get to launch them. I assume.
Yeah. Of
assume
some
that's
sort.
how that
We'll
My
have to wait
island
and
is
see.
definitely not in Maryland.
Oh, because you have fireworks. They're not illegal. Yeah, we're not using fireworks in Maryland.
And I assume you buy Deli Boppers from him. Is that what I'm guessing?
Well, I can tell you what happened in New Leaf.
Yeah.
When you would go to the booth, you would pay to get a chance at a prize. So that prize, you would open it up, and it would either have like wham or pow, or I think sometimes it would just say dud. And for the dud prize, you would trade it in and get like a crappy, boring whatever toy. I can't even remember. I think they were just like things you could display, but they didn't really do
Okay.
anything. But the good prizes were things like Roman candles. Or maybe I have it backwards. Was the Roman candle a dud prize? Now I got to go and play New Leaf and figure this out. But some of the good prizes were the Deli Boppers, which
Yeah.
were the glowing
that
headbands.
sounds like a great price.
And it looks like from the teaser video that we can also get bubbles, which I'm pretty excited about. So that's like a callback to City Folk when we used to go
Yeah,
to see Phineas, and he would give us
Yeah.
bubbles, which were super fun. So
A little
And
bud.
there were balloons too, right?
yeah.
the
Tethered.
balloons, that's another
Tethered
that's
balloons.
Tethered.
tethered
They're fine.
balloons, safely
acceptable
tethered balloons.
balloons.
That's another City Folk callback. You did also get them in New Leaf when you. Oh man, that was from visiting the houses that you collected. That was like a whole other thing that we've never even talked about on the podcast, I don't think. But yeah, balloons are a thing from other just balloons. I'm excited. Balloons, bubbles, all the good things. I want them.
I
all.
love it.
But especially
I'm
the Daily
gonna-
Boppers.
Yeah, I love the Deli Boppers so much. I'm so excited. I'm probably never going to take them off once we get them.
Right, and if we didn't make that clear already, they're Deli Boppers are headbands that have like two springs attached, and each spring has some glowing little like orb or some sort of glowing thing at the end.
And if you want to Google it, because it took me a little bit the first time I heard the term Deli Bopper to learn how to spell it, it's DEE, 2 E's, LY, Boppers.
Deli Boppers.
Not to be confused with Deli Boppers, which are DELI Boppers, and those have like tiny sandwiches
Delicious.
on them.
With a little
They're-
olive on top.
They are my favorite snack.
It's just
sound delicious.
toothpicks.
You can make your own Deli Boppers by just like sticking 2 toothpicks on top of your sandwich and putting
You can
little
either have you can even get the fancy ones.
The
with
fancy
the little,
toothpicks with the little plastic
Yes. Or if you
stuff
want to
on
get
top.
super fancy, you can use a cocktail umbrella.
umbrellas.
Oh, these are great.
Every sandwich
Okay.
from now on is going to have 2 cocktail
Deli Boppers.
umbrellas in it.
Yes.
And it'll be my Deli Bopper.
Oh my gosh!
Oh,
As
Deli
a
Boppers.
child,
This is a real thing.
cocktail umbrellas were the best thing as a child.
Oh my
Anytime
gosh,
that I
yes.
saw one.
Oh my gosh, yes, and I enjoyed playing with them for as long as they would not
Until
fall
they
apart,
just
and they
broke
would
in your
inevitably
hands.
would. Yes, because they would dissolve eventually.
Fall apart. We used to get them at the Chinese restaurant, and my mom would get me like 2 extra so I could like play with them and like poke them into things. And
That's so
I loved playing
sweet.
with the little rubber band that they came with too. Because they
Oh,
used to come
that
with
kept
the
them tightly
tiny little rubber
closed.
band that kept them together. And then I would snap
we
that
have
first.
Didn't we have those cocktail umbrellas at work, Joelle? Like between our cubes? I feel like that was a
We
thing.
did, yeah, because we had put them in that little like section between our 2 desks.
Amazing! I love
That's
that.
true.
This is
Seems so
ongoing.
familiar.
Yeah, it went with the little flags that I had from my road trip that Michelle made me. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
Deli
delightful.
Boppers.
Deli Boppers, I like
Now
it.
I'm hungry, guys.
Every sandwich is going to be a festive sandwich moving forward.
Oh my gosh, it sure is. I can't wait.
As will my headbands.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
So another update that was not announced, but our friend Lo discovered it this morning.
Yeah?
Is a clang surprise, is what I'm going to call it.
Clang.
Oh yes. So check it out. Everyone
we'll
needs
leave
to
it at that.
investigate.
Yeah, we're going to leave it at that. Something will
Yes.
happen if you clang for gold. We're going to put it that way.
I have to
nice.
say when the update came out and I I saved it. I watched it a couple times, and then I saved it, and I said to Lion Cake, I was like, "Hey, I've got something you should see," and he was like not paying attention because he was absorbed in his own like world of like probably watching some game walkthrough or something.
Yeah,
I was like, "You think you're gonna want to watch this?" And I turned it on for him, and he heard like the little switch click noise. So
Yeah.
then he knew that it was like an important thing. that he should
Nintendo
be
update.
watching.
I'm in.
And he's like, "Oh my god, this is the greatest thing ever!" And he's just like, his little expression every time there's an update is like the greatest thing. And then at the end, he's like, "Oh, there's another one for Halloween." Like, that was like the best part. It's like,
That's legitimately
This
everybody's
kid.
reaction.
This kid is my champion. I love it.
A plus.
It's
It's
chef's
the best.
it was.
Yeah.
I should have. If it wasn't on my phone already, I would have videoed.
Oh, yeah, that would be hard
His
to video him
reaction.
watching something on your phone.
Maybe I'll
right.
get Jack
True
to do
enough.
it next time. But it's the cutest little his excitement
So
level, and
good.
he had to watch it a couple times as well to make sure that he didn't miss anything.
I mean, I feel like I could
Perfect.
picture it because you've sent us other enthusiastic Des videos.
Aw, so good. Oh, but I
love it.
love that he's so excited about it. I also appreciate. I mean, the feeling of excitement for Halloween is just also
It's real.
warms my heart because it's
I
it's
know.
real.
I mean,
Real deal.
all I want right now, we are 3 months from Halloween, and I want that to be way faster.
Oh, Halloween will be good. Yes, it'll be nice to have a way to celebrate
Wistful.
in game. Yes.
Yeah.
Yay!
Oh my gosh.
Um,
Cloud save. Yes.
so,
Good
Sarah,
things.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
What's new in Pocket Camp?
Oh.
Whoa.
Well,
Whoa.
I'm delighted to share a little brief update. Just a couple things that struck me as especially wonderful, because there's a gardening event going on right now.
And there have
with
been a
some-
lot of updates. Like, so you're just going to give us your
this
highlights.
Is just, this is just a very small sliver of highlight goodness. That for now, when you go to share items, if you click the bottom button that says share, instead of like seeing a list of everybody that, it was great that it used to show who was needing insects. Now it just lists the people that need insects in the share section.
Cool.
So helpful.
Yeah.
Finally.
I don't know what that means.
Right.
I know. I feel like I've
Has it been so
forgotten the
long?
mechanics of that game at this point.
Oh,
4 months.
yeah.
How
It's been a
far
while.
we've fallen.
No, I mean, we've been distracted by, granted, New Horizons is 100% delightful, and it's hard to not think about it. But so Pocket Camp is great for that. That's a great update. And the other cool update, guys, makes me think of things I really want to have in New Horizons. They've got a collaboration with a Japanese fashion company called So, and it is summertime yukata and accessories. So they're like the summer kimonos that are like the light fabric, and they're beautiful patterns, and they're wonderful in Pocket Camp. So you can buy them their little hair accessories and the bags to go with. And then in real life, you can also, in Japan, they have them.
In Japan.
It's really worth,
Yeah.
it's worth checking out. I mean, you could order it to America, but I mean, it'd be pretty expensive. But it is just lovely to see that they're real clothes and they're so beautiful. And I
love that.
in love with
You
them. and I
could
think they're
twin
great.
with your little Pocket
Yes.
Camp character.
For the first time ever, you could dress as your little pocket, except you could always
I mean,
do that.
can I
if you
just
found
say
a
that
sweater.
like Nintendo would make a fortune if you could actually buy the clothes from Animal
Right?
Crossing.
I know.
A fortune.
Even just the t-shirts.
I mean, not that they're like slumming it right now and they're
I
not
mean,
making
yeah,
any
yeah.
money because they are.
They're good.
But like
I know. Why don't they
Yeah.
do it? Nintendo. I think
that
it's
would be incredible.
We've been talking
If
about
they
this for
could,
so
like,
long. We wanted the NTDO
Or just-
shirts
Yes.
all those years ago,
which isn't even
and-
in Pocket. I mean, which isn't even New Horizons yet.
I mean,
but
yeah, just the
so
simple
good.
T-shirts, but like
Not yet.
even like the dresses, like
I don't think.
if they could like be with a fashion designer or just
Yeah.
like a regular, just like Old Navy came out with like
Oh my gosh.
the Animal Crossing.
That would be
stuff,
amazing.
I would be all over it.
That would be so great.
So I'm just saying,
I know. Come on, guys. It would be so
pre-dream
great.
suite.
It'd be so fun. I want to wear
Now I'm
all the
wondering if
things.
there is an NTDO shirt. There's an NTDO hat. That's what I'm thinking of.
Ah,
the
yeah,
caps
the
that say-
trucker hat. That's really fun. I do like that hat too, for
Yeah,
sure.
those are cute.
Yeah,
Those are cute.
cute. They're so cute. But yes, good fashion crossover. So yeah, that's some sweet things for Pocket Camp.
Ooh.
I love it. Thank you
I'm
for
loving
keeping us apprised of Pocket Camp stuff.
Oh.
You and I'll also thank Lo for
Oh yes, Lo is the champion
posting
of
700 screenshots whenever there's an update. I appreciate those too, because then I don't have to load the game ever. I can just trust that Lo will tell me what's new. Though I did notice, speaking of updates, I did notice I still have not uninstalled the game. So I noticed that they updated the little icon.
Oh. Yes, it
The
looks a
little
little
app
cute
icon.
fireworks thing with
Yeah.
little Isabel in the.
And
Looking
it's
all
Isabel
adorbs.
and it's Dom and Lolly. Is that who's on it? It was
Oh,
a
wow.
cute pair.
That's cool. So those are newer additions to the Pocket Camp.
Yeah, because Lolly
Arsenal?
wasn't in Pocket Camp the last time I played.
Right. Yeah, she's more recent for sure.
Yeah, it's Lolly and Dom.
Oh,
And
I like. Oh my
fireworks
gosh, I would
and
love to
Isabel.
have Dom in my town. I think he's so cute. Every time I see people posting videos of him, I'm just like, oh my gosh. I think I also just am like enamored with all the lazy types. So whenever there's a new one, I'm like, well, I want them in my town too.
This is sort of a different topic for another day. We could save it, but I feel like the new animals, like the ones that they release that are harder to get because there's no amiibos for them.
Oh yes.
Personally, they're all fine. They're all cute. I think they're all great additions. I
Oh,
don't know what the
hot take.
what the big deal is about them. Like I'm not
Joelle, are you saying
racing to get Sherb. In fact, I've rejected Sherb not
Whoa!
once, not two, but 3 times on Mystery
such a
Islands.
You're saying maybe a little overrated because
Overrated.
Overrated. Fair.
Overrated.
Okay, I hear you.
That's my hot take. You might hear more of this on that podcast I'm going to record in a couple.
Oh, I
weeks.
can't
We'll
wait to
see.
hear.
We'll
the
see.
hot
I don't know
takes.
who's in the top 32. We'll find out.
Ooh, we'll have to wait and see. Yeah, I haven't encountered any of the new. I don't think I've encountered personally any. I mean, I've seen them in other people's towns. I don't think I've
Yeah.
had the chance to work with them. That was a weird way to look at it. I haven't had a chance to collaborate with any of the new characters yet.
It's a big collaboration sesh.
Yeah. We're gonna circle back. Dive deep dive.
Yeah.
Circle the wagon.
We'll table it for right now, though.
Table it.
Take an action. Yeah. What's your action item for the meeting?
We'll circle back later.
But yeah, so I've
Yeah.
met
No.
personally.
The only one I've stumbled on several times is Sherb. The
That's
other
so
ones,
funny. He's so cute.
I
He's
don't
the
think I've
only
stumbled
goat
on any
without.
other ones.
He's the only male goat without a beard, which is kind of a cool thing about.
I
him.
mean, to be honest, he's cute. I'm not saying he's not cute. He is adorable.
You're saying he's not
he's
cute.
not cute.
I'm not saying. I'm not saying he's not cute. That's what I said. It's a double negative, my friends.
We're giving you a hard time. We know.
You
Oh, I
heard
know.
it here, folks. Joelle said he's not cute.
He's not cute.
I heard.
Except he
I mean, that's
totally
what I
is.
heard. That's what Sarah heard.
I think
So-
Jack is going to edit that to make it happen. Just kidding. Don't do that.
Amplify the word "not." Yeah. He would, wouldn't he? Anyway, that's a topic for another day. Should we take a break?
Yeah, let's take a
Yeah,
break.
let's do that.
Okay, I think we took a break. I think that was a
We
great
did it.
break.
It was a break.
It was
As far as I can
wonderful.
remember, there is no ad. In fact, I think there was an ad last week if you downloaded it right away, but there was no ad if you downloaded it 2 days later, like I did.
That's
So
NBD.
we might have ads again one day. We'll see.
Never again.
But because there was no ad, just a reminder, we have the awesome Patreon, and you are missing out on awesome, delightful little snippets of
Tidbits.
chatter at the moment.
Cherry
If you
I
haven't
heard
signed up,
one.
yeah.
Aw,
See,
I
we
heard
heard
them.
one. And there's a surprise coming this weekend. If you have not signed up, this
What
is the
is
time
that?
to sign up.
Just kidding.
I don't know.
Wait,
I'm not even going to tell you.
wait and see.
It's a surprise.
Gonna have to
Only Patreon friends will know.
Nobody
I'm gonna have to
knows.
Keep the
sign up for
secrets, friends.
Patreon.
I know.
So for what? Leash nose. Leash nose. Yeah.
Don't tell us.
I know.
Don't tell us.
Insider
I know that you
info.
know that we know. That you know.
I know that you know that everyone doesn't know yet. Yeah. What?
But
Anyway,
yes.
Sarah, are you familiar with the contest that has just been announced in our Discord?
I know it's something about how there's a shortage of golden nuggets and some certain
There is a
Scrooge
shortage of
McDuck.
gold in them there hills.
Uncle Moneybags McDuck
Mixed
Has been
with
hoarding them.
pants. Yep.
pants.
I don't know why I keep calling him Scrooge pants. I don't know why that's a
I
thing.
think it's just funny. I think just calling anybody Scrooge pants just sounds hilarious to me. So I'm 100% behind this, as long as he doesn't mind.
Scrooge trousers.
I think the key thing
Trousers.
is he's getting authentic and really getting into character by dabbling in gold.
That's right, as we know, because Scrooge McDuck collects all the coins in his money tower. What is that called? He had a name for it. Nope,
It was
can't
his,
remember.
what was it? Yeah,
Vault?
what was that? Vault? Was it the vault that he would
No,
go
it's-
diving in and
Yeah, he definitely
swimming
was
and
diving in.
spewing out coins? And
Makes it sound like he drank too many of the coins and it was just like just
He
a
did.
fountain
I mean,
of-
He was like
I mean,
spitting
he-
them out into a little
yeah,
fountain.
yeah, he made a little
cute,
fountain out
though.
of it.
It's not well, yes, it's the best type of spewing, not unpleasant spewing, I guess is what I'm thinking. It's
No.
Oh.
Oh no,
Golden
pleasant
nuggets.
fountain like spewing. Golden nuggets.
pleasant
Only-
fountain. Only?
What?
I was gonna say only coins come out.
Only coins.
Thank you.
That's right.
Nothing else.
That's
Nothing on it.
But hey, would you like
Yes.
golden nuggets?
yes. Who wouldn't want
I
golden
would.
nuggets?
Would I?
Amazing.
They're
Apparently,
so hard to come by these days.
They really are.
They are.
I actually I can tell you in an effort to find out what happens when one clings for gold.
Oh my goodness.
I went to 4 or 5 mystery islands. I hit all 4 rocks in the mystery islands. I hit all 4 rocks on my island because I'm currently moving, so I'm too short. And so that's about 20, maybe 25,
So many
24
rocks.
rocks. Hit a lot of rocks. Not a single gold nugget popped out today.
Boy, oh boy, that is very unfair. I don't think it's fair. Is Nintendo punishing you when you're missing rocks? That's like, well, you didn't have all
Yep.
6 of them.
I think that's the case. Think that's the case. But my new
Shaking
rock
my
configuration
fist.
is pretty, so I don't really care.
Shaking my head. Well, I'm glad for your new rock configuration. I can't wait to see it.
My island is covered in like hidden patterns so that only rocks show up in the place I want them to. It's exhausting. Anyway,
Oh.
another story for another day.
That's okay.
Back to the contest.
Sorry, sidetracked.
Scrooge McPants Duck Hydro person
Yes.
is giving away 10 gold nuggets to 3 members of our Discord. That is
Wow.
3 possible winners.
So generous.
That's
So
3
kind.
possible winners. So if you want 10 gold nuggets, which I sure do, you
my
need to
gosh.
join our Discord and hit a duck.
How do you join our Discord?
I was going to ask you that, Leash. How do you join our
Oh.
Discord?
Oh, I know how to join your Discord.
Enlighten me.
It's also my Discord. It's the people's Discord.
The Discord.
Aw. It's your Discord pocket
You can
pod,
find
people.
us on any of the social media outlets, and just
Because it's a
And
media
just-
outlet. It's a social media outlet. I like it.
yes, it is.
Yeah. Not wrong.
And you can just direct message us
Yeah.
and say, "Hey, what's going on?" You need to verbatim write this though.
Oh,
Hey, what's going
going
on?
on?
Love your show.
Love your show.
Putting words in your mouth. Love it. Oh.
Can I be in your Discord?
Can I be in your Discord? Got it.
Can I be in your Discord?
All right. Write it down, folks. If it's not verbatim, we won't understand what you're asking for.
Oh no.
We might
like,
figure it out. We might suss it
sorry?
out. But you're best off to word it exactly like that.
You can also find us on at our email address at thepocketpod@gmail.com. Wait, you're shaking your head. I
No,
get
I'm
nervous.
sorry. I was going like the pocket pod, and then I did.
I panicked.
I
was
stopped
"Wait, it's
talking,
not?
and then
Did we
my
change
head
our-"
kept moving.
I didn't know. It is, in fact,
you do.
the Pocket Pod.
It was
at
a
gmail.com.
body mind disconnect that just happened there. That's what you saw.
And if you forget any of this information, you can find it at the bottom of the
In the show notes.
show notes.
notes.
Show
Yeah.
notes. Show notes.
Nice.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Thank you. Thank
So
you.
I did it.
Thank you, Rar.
Perfecto.
Thank you, Hydro, of course.
Yes, thank you, Hydro. Woohoo, woohoo. Nice.
I think
yes.
Sarah
Once
needs to ask
again.
us a song or ask us a question.
Once again, I am asking for your tiny delights.
Sky rockets in flight.
Do 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 do
Tiny delights.
do 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 do.
Tiny delights.
Tiny delights.
Tiny delights.
Tiny delights.
What you guys aren't seeing, though, is Rar's eyebrow raises on beat. You're missing out.
And
Sorry.
and the dance moves.
I'm
And
sorry,
and the finger,
the
point your
pointing.
finger.
I did
dancing.
have the.
Very Elaine-esque. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you know I love a little Elaine.
I guess Elaine's more thumbs than
Yeah, she really
point
is.
your
I'm doing
fingers,
more of
yeah.
the Elaine now. You can hear me.
Nice.
You can hear it moving, right?
You're way more on the beat than Elaine was, though, but that's okay. I forgive you for,
Sorry, I'll
for
try
being
harder next
better.
time. But yeah, tell me your tiny delights.
Well, Sarah, I
Sarah,
think you
you-
had 2, so why don't you give me one? I'll give you one. You give us another one, and if Leash has one, she could jump in at any time.
I think that sounds like a fun plan.
I'm not delightful.
Leash has no delights, and technically, I don't have one either, but it's fine.
Well, we'll just make things up as we go along. So my first tiny delight is a tiny delight. I had 2 balloons on my screen at the same time. One was coming from the
What?
east and one was coming from the west. And I took a screen cap of it because I was so excited because I'd never seen it before. Have you guys seen that before? Having 2 balloons
No,
at the same
but what
time?
happens
Same
if you cross
screen?
the streams? What happens?
Oh, they didn't have a chance to cross the streams because it was.
Were they
I
the
was
same
pointed
color
this
or
way.
were they different?
I think they were different colors, but I would have to. I will consult my image
You have
to
to
see.
show us that screenshot.
I will have to.
Photo evidence, or it
on
didn't
the-
happen.
I
Yes.
I have been lacking in the balloon department lately.
Oh no!
Like they haven't shown up, or you just haven't felt like.
I can hear, like, I hear them before I see them, so I know that they're around, but I haven't heard nor seen very many.
Interesting.
I've been a little disappointed with the balloon scene lately.
That
I
is a
stopped
bummer.
hitting them because I just kept getting garbage, so I just gave up.
Oh,
Cabbage.
but you sometimes get gold nugs from them.
What?
Gold. Yes. Yes. JB. Sometimes you can get gold nugs.
There's so much I stopped doing because I'm impatient. That's what we're learning.
Can we talk about the different color balloons and how they relate to things?
Sure, we can talk about it.
Are they different? They are different, right?
I don't know.
Don't the
I
balloons?
Is there alignment? Like the blue balloons give you X or?
I definitely saw back when we first started playing, there were people who were saying, "Oh, this always correlates to this. This is green is always a furniture item.
This might be a hot topic.
Yellow is always clothing." I'm making that up. I don't remember what the correlation was, but I think it was just basically people. I think the consensus was that it was not the case, and it might have just been they just happened to get those
fluke
colors. But I guess the thing to do would be to, you know what, see what it is, if you want to check it out,
start hitting those balloons.
I mean, I know for sure the gold balloon. Has the
because that's the golden slingshot.
Slingshot in it.
Right, I have seen that one.
Right. Show.
Right. That one shocked and it surprised me when it popped up for me.
Shocking surprise. Ta-da!
It was just rare because I so rarely pay attention to balloons. Well, I'm going to start now knowing there's gold nuggets in them. They're balloons.
Yes. I think if anything, it's going to be, I've only ever gotten a single gold nugget in balloons, but I've gotten them several times that I've gotten single gold nuggets in a balloon. It's worthwhile, in my opinion, for sure, because they're so rare. But yeah, and I think I feel like I've gotten rare furniture as well. So, or at least furniture that was new to me. So it feels cool.
I found an article from July 1st.
Okay.
That's basically like, we're doing our best. We've managed to hit 77 balloons and documented their content. So like, this is generally...
That sounds like a lot of balloons.
Size.
Sure.
So it looks like the yellow balloons prioritize bells.
Ooh.
But you can get, it looks like you can get furniture, clothing, DIYs from the yellow balloons as well, but more frequently, there was a 70% chance of getting bells from the yellow balloon.
Okay. This is cool.
The blue balloons prioritize crafting materials, so you want to look out for blue ones, JB.
Oh, because blue would have gold nuggets. I see. Because mostly it's just clay, and I'm like, meh.
Yeah, clay and iron are the biggest chances of getting out of those. But you also get furniture, clothing, and DIY. Oh, no DIYs out of that.
I'm just having a hard time hearing you.
Sorry. It's hard because I have to look at my phone.
I know.
Trials and tribulations.
You're doing great. Keep it up. Keep up the good work. You should tell us some more.
Green balloons have no clear prioritization.
All right, it's a crapshoot. No green balloons for me. I'm just gonna skip them.
And red balloons are inconclusive, but a slight furniture prioritization, which I thought was true in general. I found red balloons to generally have furniture for me.
99 red balloons go by.
I do believe they're Luft balloons.
I did start this with Luft balloons, and then I switched to red balloons because I don't know the song in German. I can only do that one part.
99 Luft balloons.
Yes. Perfect.
But this is great. I'm excited to get so I'm going to keep an eye out when I get a yellow balloon. Is it going to be more inclined for being bells? Let's find out. I want to know.
Should we? I was going to ask if we should go back to our spreadsheet action that we used to do. Remember? We used to track things and have forms and shenanigans. Our pocket camp early days.
Yes.
Do I have time for that?
No, God, no. This will not be happening. If you want to see a podcast once a week, we will not be keeping spreadsheets.
I'll just take a picture and then a picture.
Yeah, that's a great way to do it.
And then one day you'll go to the pictures and hopefully it makes sense.
Yeah.
My Tiny Delight is soup's tiny. And it's really just a moment that I had with Lo in our Discord chat earlier today. I was very excited that I found a pattern. It's dark. It's it's like a crime scene outline on the ground.
What?
But
that's amazing.
It's of a cub, like an Animal Crossing cub bear shape. It's dark, but it's a whodunit theme.
Who has done this?
And it fits in nicely with the future Clue theme that we've been talking about.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
I was so excited, and I sent it to her. So I guess that was my tiny delight. But she
That's a
immediately wrote back.
Can we talk about
But-
the bear?
But can I finish? So
Yeah.
So she immediately wrote back. She's like, that's great, but I sent that to you like ages ago, right? And I was like, I don't remember that. And I scrolled up. It was like 2 months ago, and I found it and went, oh. And she's like, that's okay. I'm just really excited I can Matt Dillon you.
Oh, yay! That's so
So that's
sweet.
the tiny
What a good
delight that Lo
sport.
got a chance to Matt Dillon me.
Oh my goodness, I love it.
Yes, no, I'm not pleased about the crime scene outline, chalk outline of a cub. I'm not pleased.
It's a
about it.
cub and not a big bear.
It's a cub.
See, now Alicia's more invested and feels this it could be a real tragedy. Whereas
Well,
if it had the potential of being one of her less favorite big bears,
now that I look at it,
she's like, meh. They probably had it
You're
coming.
sure?
the perspective is hard to guess. Like it could be a big bear.
Okay, phew, it's a big bear.
I mean, I'll send it to you, and you guys can be the judge.
Yeah,
We'll
I
see.
want to. I'm very curious. And a follow up. I mean, is it just one square? Because if it's one square pattern, surely it would have to be a cub.
No, it's like
multiples.
4.
Okay,
it has
there
those
we go.
little like A, B, C markers so that you can put like the put
Oh,
Where
the
the
evidence
evidence
markers.
was.
evidence.
Yes.
The word evidence was not coming to me.
That's
The
okay.
stuff with
We
the
knew
stuff.
what you meant. The
I'm
crime
gonna
bits.
send this to you in our
Oh,
Slack,
cool.
though.
I'll have to pull it up.
Save
Sweet.
image.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Sweet. But I love it. Oh,
Okay,
shall I share another while we're
Please.
sharing this?
Yes. Do it.
My other tiny delight. You guys know how much I love the cardboard boxes, and I enjoy
What?
them.
I've never
I
heard
still-
of it.
I still am enjoying and I'm not tired of my cardboard maze yet. I'm still having it, enjoying it.
Do you still appreciate receiving cardboard?
I do. If anybody, I still have some places I can tuck them away. I don't really. I'm not desperate for them, so it's like don't feel like you got to send me anything. But yeah, I have maybe like another 4 slots where I could probably. So yeah, I don't really need any more, but
Yeah,
I do still
got it.
enjoy them. The thing that is delightful for me is that learning those custom cardboard. Excuse me, the custom. I said it again. Cardboard furniture that you can craft, the chair, the sofa, and the table. I didn't realize they had a layer of customization. You can customize them so they all have labels. And they're different from all the fruit boxes and the other label boxes. So they're another like set of boxes has opened up to me, and I'm very excited for those.
So
They're really
you
cute.
could make a box, a cardboard box couch
Yes.
out of a variety of different boxes, and it will by default look like a regular brown.
It
box.
always looks like a brown
Okay.
box, but you
then
can customize it.
and then
Yes.
change it. Okay,
And then
cool.
it becomes cute,
It's amazing.
like packaged label, just like random things you can't read but look cool. So I love it.
but they're
It's
still
really
brown. They're not
They're
like
s-
different colors.
They're brown, but they have different color labels on them.
Right.
Okay.
That's
But it's
pretty
not
fun.
like the fruit boxes, which are like
No, it's
they're
not like a-
white or whatever. Yeah.
I'm trying to remember. Actually, I think in the bed, I think one of them is a different color box.
Oh.
So the box itself is different. I mean,
Okay.
it's exciting enough for me. That's why it's a tiny
Yeah.
delight. It's just a sweet
It's
surprise.
sort of when I first crafted the giant teddy bear, and you have to pull together several giant teddy bears. In my like heart of hearts, I really hoped it would be like a Stitches style slapdash of like
use
a light brown arm and a dark brown ear and like a
I get
little
what you're
mishmash of the three
Yeah.
three bears
you
I
had
put together.
crafted it from those bits.
Yeah, but instead
Aw.
you could still customize them, and they wear
Yes.
a giant bow. And there's a purple plaid one that I'm obsessed with. So
just
FYI. you can go visit that one on my island if you're
I'll have to
interested
check it out.
in meeting it.
Purple plaid.
Well, that's a
But yes.
bunch of tiny delights.
That is a bunch of tiny delights. I love them. Thank you for sharing your tiny delights.
Yeah, thank you for sharing your tiny
Oh,
delights.
of course.
I didn't have any, so I'm not thinking anyway.
Oh,
Thanks, Leash, for listening.
Yes,
I'm
you
a
did a great
listener.
job.
And
Great
FYI, if
job.
you do have the Slack open, I did send you the picture if we want to confirm
Yes.
if it's a big bear or a little bear.
I would agree that it is little bear for the size of the head to
Nope.
size of body ratio.
I'm gonna
That's what I
check.
thought. The proportions, it's hard because it's at an angle and it has a very large
Sure.
head.
It does have.
But I don't. But I think the body of the big bear matches the head better than the cub does.
Oh no, Leash.
Leash doesn't like the look.
Oh.
I mean, it could be like one you don't like.
Oh no.
I can't. At this moment I can't think of a cub I don't like, but we could find one.
Oh, there's so many weird cubs too. Have you ever met Vladimir, Leash? He's a little bit of a wacko buddy. I like him, but he's a little odd. Don't
Let's not linger. We'll move on.
maybe
Let's move
yeah.
on.
It's a hard discussion.
And in fact,
Oh.
in fact, We can move on to.
He's kind of cute though.
You've met Vlad. We can move on to. Oh yes, I've seen that unibrow before. I recognize that.
He looks like a Simpsons character.
He does look like Simpson.
Oh my gosh, he
Kinda
looks
No
like he's
more
in
reasons to
trouble
love
at
Vlad.
school.
Oh, he's a troublemaker.
Yeah.
He's a little troublemaker.
It's funny that even like the weird grumpus ones are still freaking adorable when they're
Oh
cubs.
yeah, 100%.
That
Obviously,
hairdo
I
really
mean-
helps. His hairdo's adorable.
Fresh.
Leash, I think you have a couple dream suites for us.
I have some dream speech. Shall I sing for you?
I think you shall sing.
Please.
Me, 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 me. Dream sweet, where you sweetly dream. Ting.
Not disco.
The first
Yes.
the first dream suite comes from a certain lion cake who was in the bathtub
Oh,
getting cleaned. That's where all his good ideas come from. That's
true. Good ideas come in the shower in the bathtub. 100%.
the bathtub, and right before sleep when I like ask him if he has any other questions or things he wants to talk about. And the things that he wants to talk about are usually like, Mom, in Super Mario Brothers Odyssey, you can like totally do this other thing. He doesn't have that game. So
He's
like
watched the
he's just
videos.
like watching the videos and he
gosh.
wants to tell me all the fun things that you can do in like these random
Amazing.
games. So
Of course.
I love it.
I'm like, that's not what we're like, sometimes he'll just like run into the room and be like, Dad! We're like, what? Like, something's wrong. He's like, in Super Mario and Luigi's Mansion 3, you can do this thing and the other thing. It's like, okay, great.
Oh,
Glad that
my
was a
goodness.
priority for you, bud.
Glad I know. Knowing is
So
half the
this
battle.
one was a dream suite for me.
Yes.
Mom, while in the bathtub, Mom. And he always calls, this is the best part, he goes, in Animal Crossing New Horizons, he always says it the full name, in Animal Crossing New Horizons, which like makes my heart so happy. He's like, in Animal Crossing New Horizons, wouldn't it be great if you could have a floaty duck toy
Yes.
and you could float on him in the ocean?
Yes.
And then you could get off of him and you could have a scuba, you could find some scuba gear and then you could go scubaing
Yes.
in the scuba thing and you could catch the scuba stuff and then you could come back up and then you can get back on your floaty duck and you can
Yep. 100%.
so that was his dream suite. It's a little bit of like two places at once.
No, it's
But
good.
No, it's 100%. So you can hang out in the water. You could dive off of your floaty thing, go
Yep.
diving, come back up on your floaty thing,
Yep.
go relax. I
Yep.
want to add to this. I would like pizza as well as a floating device from Palm Springs, the movie. if you guys
Yes, that'd be amazing.
Well, I was thinking of like the unicorn.
recall. The
like,
unicorn, classic.
Tubey.
Yep.
Yep.
Inner tubes, just
great.
generally inner
Yep.
tubes.
Inner
Yeah.
tubes. Yeah. I was
Absolutely.
riffing off of him during
Yeah.
the bath time
So good.
thing, and he's like, "Yeah, that'd be great." And
Yeah, you know, there's that inflatable sofa that we have in the game already that
yeah.
you know,
yeah.
that could float, right?
Sure.
Totes can float.
Oh my gosh. They even have the
So, yeah.
assets from Pocket Camp already for like the whale floaties and the
Yeah.
inner tube
Oh,
floaties.
the whales. I forgot about the whales. And then you
They
put the
were
little
also
geyser
cute.
behind it, and then it would look like the.
Yup.
Yes,
See,
I missed those.
be really fun.
you've already made the 3D model. All
Right,
you
yep.
have to do is port it over to Animal Crossing New Horizons,
It's true.
and
And maybe when you're
Nintendo, we know
floating,
you're listening.
also, I'm just saying, throwing this out there, while you're floating in your inner tube, your whale, your pizza slice, whatever it is, your unicorn floaty, you can also wish on stars because you're not diving.
oh,
Yes.
right, yes,
Yes,
I think
because
that's
it's an
correct.
extension of your island. It's a floating platform. Yep,
Perfect.
100%.
We've got it. We figured it out for you, Nintendo.
We solved it.
Yep.
Now you just gotta get the mechanics of a floating object in the water to work. It sounds easy to me. I don't know.
I also want
I'm
to
no
put them in
expert.
my pool designs that I have
Yes.
on my island. I just want to
Yes.
like let them
Yes.
set out there.
I was thinking that when I was looking at your pool, like, wouldn't it be great
It's
if
like
you had
you need
more than
like
a
a-
single beach ball in there?
Right. Yeah.
yeah. You need like that long lay downy floaty.
Yeah, the long lay
What are those
downy
things?
floaty.
What are those called?
Long lay downy
The-
floaties.
The pool chair. What is
Like
it
a
called?
like a
Yeah,
pool
pool chair.
lounge.
pool lounge.
But like the floaty ones.
Yeah.
Not
Like,
the ones
like a floating
the ones,
pool lounge.
the ones that you inflate that have like little like
Yeah.
pockets to like collect the water. and you just
the floating chaise longue.
Chaise. A floating
Chaise.
chaise.
There you
yeah.
go.
I feel like
Yes, that.
raft, pool floaty. I feel like
Raft.
Pool floaty.
Oh, raft.
There you go.
There's that word.
Perfect.
I
They're all
couldn't. I
good.
couldn't think of evidence. You couldn't think of raft. We're scoring left and right here.
We're all
You
working
guys are
together.
just leaving me hanging. You're like, yep, the floaty
I didn't know
chair
you were
thing.
looking for that word. I'm sorry.
I also didn't know it.
Yes, Rar knew the whole time.
At least you
So
had
that
a
was
second.
Lion Cake's Dream Suite. Yes.
Yeah, you had
I
a
do.
second dream suite. What's that?
I just came up with it on the spot right before the show.
Look at you,
Tell us
pro.
about it.
Such a pro.
And it was based out of necessity. We're JB and I are both visiting Rar's Island right now.
Hi.
Because she invited us over. There's a
Yes.
certain little Celeste saying that she can
Yes.
give us
Adobes.
some DIYs. And she was hard to find for me because the wayfinding for me was it's by Rar's rock sculptures.
Yes.
And I was like, I don't know where that is. Like, I can't find you, little Celeste. But wouldn't it be nice on your little map on the bottom right, if you have that set up to show on your screen,
Yeah.
you had like a little star or some other icon to denote when there's a special NPC wandering around your island.
That'd be so helpful.
Like,
That'd be great.
or maybe it would relate to the NPC. So like Celeste maybe would be a star. Maybe Daisy May would be a little turnip or a leaf or something. Or
Sort of like the only way to know Red is there is to see him on the map, and then you can go wander over there and see Red.
Yeah.
right. Like maybe
'cause
the map
he
would
shows
also
up on
have
the
like a
map.
little boat.
Yeah.
Wait, does he?
I think
Yes.
there's a boat and his little flag.
His
when
little
he's-
flag
when
is
he's
the
on
little
On the
ginkgo
map?
leaf flag. Yeah, whenever he's there. Leash, this is a pro tip. Pro tip.
What?
Yeah, you can know right away if Red is on your island when you start the game. Uh-huh.
You didn't know he was in the map? You just
No.
stumbled upon him?
Yeah, I always just go check. If I
Yeah,
don't see another NPC,
that's fair.
I just go
Also-
wander over there.
A natural
well.
thing to do, but you can get a sneaky peek to
Little
know
time
that
saver.
Red is in time. Yeah, a little time
Yeah.
saver.
Yeah, so I
Yeah.
want all the time savers.
Yeah,
I want all of them.
I want more than just Red to show
Supposedly
up
CJ was on
Yes.
my island the other day and I could not find him, and I had like 3 of my things to give him, 3 fish to give him, and I really wanted to give it to him and I couldn't find him.
I have a tip for that because I couldn't find Sahara today, and
Uh-huh.
I literally circled my island twice, and I was like, "Where the hell is this lady?"
Yeah.
I just restarted the game. She was then right by my house.
Oh. Ooh. So if you can't find them, try a restart, and maybe it'll just spawn in the place you can find them.
They respawn in different places when that happens. So.
Pro
Yeah.
tip. I like that.
Yeah.
Restart.
She kept
when you
Well, it's very
wandering.
frustrating.
I kept seeing her over and over again, and I was like, "I don't have room in my inventory right now, so hold your horses. I'll come find you." And then by the time I was ready, she was gone.
Bah.
Very frustrating. I couldn't find him at all. Like I don't know where he was. And was it last night? No. Yes? Was it last night? I don't know.
don't know.
It was a night that I don't know. It could have been even been last night. What is time? I don't know.
Time is weird.
But there was a
circle.
reason why I was like, because I was like, I did like a quick Google search and I was like, how do I find these stupid guys when I can't find them? And they're like, sometimes when you restart, you'll see them, or when you close, you'll see them on like the splash page. Like they'll
yeah.
highlight that dude.
Sometimes, yeah.
I was like, I don't want to do that right now. I don't want to close it out.
And also, that's
There was
not
a
always
reason why
the
I didn't want to
case.
do it. Yeah.
Yeah. But like if you just restart, like they might just show up because usually like Sahara hangs out near my house when I start the game and then she wanders away. So I don't know if that's the
Yeah.
case for you guys.
I'd really like to know where they are. That'd
Yeah.
be great.
No, I think the best solution would be just add it to the effing map. Okay, thanks, bye.
That'd be great. It would be a beautiful solution. I love it.
Yeah,
I love
like
the
it.
suggestion.
Great
Stuff.
We don't have time for everything, so we need to pick.
You need to pick.
I'm gonna pick. Sophie's choice over here.
I want to talk about other buildings.
Okay, let's talk about future buildings. I like this. Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you,
yeah. Let's talk about this. I feel like this is something that we need to be mindful of. That
Yeah,
there's a
because
chance.
my island is chock full at this point. I don't got space for buildings. What do I need to worry about?
I don't know if it's something you need to worry about. It's something that I think I would hope that
I'm
we
worrying.
might have to. Okay, something you can worry about.
It's a
You have
worry
no
we
power
want to
over
have.
it.
Why won't you let me worry about this?
But I'm guessing, I'm thinking that maybe somewhere down the line we might get Brewster coming in and wanting to put in a coffee shop for us. Is that possible? Do you think that might happen? Is that something?
Could be a little stand. He could have
I
like a.
like
He could just
that.
have a little coffee cart though. He doesn't need a ton of space.
Joelle's like, let's make it small. Let's like, just a little mobile to get like wheel it
You know,
around.
like the little pocket camp cart he had. That was perfect. I don't need any more space than that.
Was he in New Leaf?
Yes.
Do you have his own
There was
building?
a standalone building
Okay.
in New Leaf for
It was
Brewster.
like a Starbucks sort of thing.
Yeah, it was his own little Brewster's Roost. It was his own little coffee shop. And another thing that there was both in New Leaf and in other Animal Crossings, I think City Folk had it. Around the world. I'm not too sure. Other things, the police station. But I mean, that was for a lost
for those
and
puppies,
found.
those doggos.
Yes, but that was again, that was like a solution for lost and found, which we already have. It's essentially the recycle bin for now, so that might not be a thing. But it was another building.
Well, what is Lottie retired? What did she do? Did she do anything?
Lottie, what did
she ever have a
do?
storefront?
She was part of Happy Home Academy? What did Lottie do in New Leaf? I'm not remembering. She was definitely
I don't remember
in
her
it.
from City Folk.
She was
at
wait,
all.
no. Maybe she wasn't in New Horizons because she was new for Happy Home Designer. Is that
Well,
correct?
she definitely was in a New Horizons.
Oh, sorry.
'Cause that's the
New
game
Leaf,
that
my
we're
bad. Darn, they both have new in the name.
Why do they have new in the name?
Why'd they do that?
That's
we
a
talked
complaint.
about-
Hey,
Question.
that's a complaint. What's
Have we
up?
talked about what New Horizons is called in Japanese?
No.
It's called Atsumare, which means gather. Which is great.
That's a better name already. I like it.
I know. It's so good. I love it. When I learned it, I was like, oh my gosh, why didn't we get it? Why wasn't ours called like
Animal Crossing
Get
Gather
together.
or Gatherings.
Come
or
together? Something.
Animal
Gather
Crossing
together.
Gather together.
Select.
Gather.
Gather.
Together.
Together.
It's number 2. Gather.
Rari.
Just like that
Yes.
band from the 90s.
Oh,
Was Serena
boy
in
band.
New Leaf?
Serena was not in New Leaf. She was I think she was just in City Folk.
And what about fortune teller lady?
Oh, Katrina was definitely in New Leaf. That's another
Okay, so
thing.
maybe-
Oh,
she
yeah.
could
She,
get-
and
Good
she had her own little
job.
place in City Folk.
Yes. And also, there was also the Club 101 or Club LOL in New Leaf, which had which would be by day it was comedy venue and by night it was DJ or music place for KK to hang out every day.
Oh.
I think every.
I
night.
mean, I feel like I'd be comfortable with Katrina just having a little booth again, just a small space.
I think just
I don't
it could
think
be
she
very
needs a whole
mobile.
building.
You could just like
Yeah.
kind of take it and
Yeah.
put it where you want it to be.
I mean, I'm comfortable with like if we had just a few stands side by side, just like put them against
Maybe
someone's
just, like,
path,
I'm
whatever.
just
I
saying-
could find space for that. It's fine.
2 squares by 2 squares, just keeping
Yeah.
it compact.
Yeah, I was gonna say like 3 by 1, but yeah,
Very
totes.
generous. Oh, 3 by 1. 3 by
Do you
1.
think?
It's
Do you?
sorry, Elise.
It's a booth, not a stand.
It is very. It's
Do
smaller.
you
and smaller.
think that they would either A, be a rotating NPC, or B, have their own island, or C,
Ooh.
need to have a place on our island?
Oh, these are all interesting options because it could go. I mean, what if it was just like an island you could visit, like another little? Maybe it could even be a city, like a more developed island that would have all of those items on it. Wouldn't that be a fun thing to do?
Or
Kind of like the city in
Yeah.
City Folk.
That could be cool.
or what if you can pick like the future of your island by selecting one of them? Like you can pick if your island's more of a coffee island or island's more of a mystical
wanna choose.
fortune. I'm just thinking about the lack of space. That's all.
Just like, and then, but it would be in that way. It would be fun because then you could visit it when you go to other friends who have put
Yeah.
one of the other.
It'd
one
be
on their
incentive
island.
to visit you guys, and we could actually plan this ahead of time, so we each grab one,
Right.
and
Well,
then
That said, I would rather it be like it asking me stupid questions and then it determines for me without me knowing
Okay.
which one I'm picking.
that's fine too. That's fine too. Yep.
And then, well, all three of us are going to get the same one like we did with apples.
okay. Oh
The
no!
apples, short docks.
We find out that it's predetermined based on what the size of your dock is
Yeah.
and what type of fruit you
Or the
have. So we're
color
all
of your
going to
airport.
and
Yeah.
what lighthouse you have.
It's all going to be the same again.
Oh, what
how
a
this
bummer.
happened.
We've turned this great thing into a super bummer.
No, but I mean, this is all possibilities. Oh crap, we shouldn't have said it. 'Cause
Yeah,
now
we don't like
Nintendo's
those
heard.
parts.
We don't
Yeah,
like that.
Nintendo, we know you
Like,
heard
we're
that.
telling you don't
Yeah.
want that.
Yeah.
Oh no, what have we done? But that's very funny.
As you go through the show notes or whatever it is, the transcripts, just remember we said not.
Right,
Just
not
like
there.
Joelle said before.
Yes, the not.
Oh, quick follow up to what we just talked about with Lottie. She did make an appearance in New Leaf after she was in Happy Home Designer, because New Leaf got an upgrade that after the new amiibos came out, and they had the more storage was added and the moving furniture around, much like we can do it in New Horizons, how you can kind of like select multiple pieces and scoot them around in a little like grid.
Our house furniture moving specifically.
House furniture moving. Yeah, exactly. Which we were wishing we could do outside, which would be amazing.
That's the future upgrade when we get to meet Lottie. I'm ready for it. Lottie.
Oh, there we go.
Come visit and unlock the outside furniture design.
She's upgraded. She's not restricted to just indoor interior design. She does planning for like city planning.
Yeah, she helps island plan.
Yes, I love it. That sounds like a great idea.
Or what if similar to Flick and CJ, there's a second generation of Lyle and Lottie, Otter, whatever they are.
So yes, Lottie is definitely confirmed an otter, and Sarah still has suspicions that Lyle is a weasel, even though he is uncle to Lottie. But yeah, that would be amazing. What if it could be a wee little otterling, a wee otter pup?
What would the name be of our wee otter pup, since we haven't done this in a long time?
Ooh, a name for an otter.
Would it be
have to be an L?
Would it be a female type or a? Because I know how much Animal Crossing loves.
I would like it for it to be female, since we got CJ and Flick. Maybe having a lady in the next generation.
Little otter. Lady otter could be.
We could call her
Leslie. Leslie, nope. Done.
Lil.
Like L-I''L, like Lil Sebastian.
She's just a Lil. Oh, Lil Sebastian.
Bye,
Lil
Sebastian.
No, just bye, Lil.
Just Lil. That's actually pretty cute.
It.
I like Lil the otter.
Lil the otter.
Third generation, or actually second and a half generation. How's that work?
Yeah, I mean it depends. It depends who she's the offspring of. Who knows?
Could even be her. It could be a sibling too.
Cousin or
Yep, just
That'd
younger,
and then she
member of that generation.
Slightly younger.
I love it.
So
Yay! I'm looking forward to Lil moving in or visiting or whatever, and making sure we have more space on our island or more design options. Space too.
Yeah.
Hey, expand our islands. Give us a fourth tier. Whatever you think. I'll be happy with that too.
I was
and
happy.
she could also help with bridges and inclines.
Oh my goodness! Yes, more bridges and inclines. Yes.
Yeah.
More options
And
more
customizing.
slots for availability. That'd be great.
Sarah, late in the game, Follow Up Creek. How's your fourth tier looking now that we had an update?
It's still there. I was about to say. When you said fourth tier, I was like, it's still there.
I know you were going to say it. I prompted you.
You were great.
Oh, good. But can you get up
update.
there? Do you know if you can get up there?
It still says it's too high for me to climb. If I want to get up there,
smush your way up there?
I could probably still smush my. Oh, I haven't tried.
Yeah.
So I'll have to try that. I'll have to build back, because I decreased the size of it just because it looked aesthetically better to me.
Yeah.
But I could build it back up
Where is
again,
that?
see if it'll let me.
Sure, check it out.
Oh yeah, check it out. It's the one that is right next to Nook's Cranny. Is the
That's
big
right.
one.
It's when you first come in.
But you can.
I remember.
Yeah, that's right.
But yeah, maybe you
it's a
can
big
like
mountain.
build a second one so that you don't break the fancy one that you have going.
That's
So I'd hate for you to lose.
Yeah, that's
lose
true.
what
It
you've
would be a bit
built.
of a bummer. I could mess around
Ooh,
with
that's
the one
so
in the back.
high up. Ooh.
I know, it's crazy.
That's why you're not supposed to climb up there. It's very
so
high.
dangerous. It's so dangerous.
So high.
But I love it.
I like your mountain. It's the Rar Mountain.
Rar Mountain. Yes. Oh,
And
hi.
It's covered in flowers and
sparkles.
stars. I love it a lot. Oh, it's pretty. You even got a little Jacob's ladder up there. Good job.
I did. I decked it out. I didn't put anything too precious, but I did put addition. I was like, on Jacob's ladder is okay.
That's fine.
Throw it out.
You could always get more.
That's right.
Eventually.
They can grow back. Oh, someday.
I can't get mine to spawn, but that's also because I covered my island.
Oh, well, you're working. You've got a special project going on. It makes it hard to.
Yeah.
It'll gotta give yourself some
come back one
time.
day. It'll be fine.
Exactly.
It'll be fine.
Then you'll have all the time in the world. All the time in the world.
Did you guys want to talk about anything else, or should we wrap up?
One quick pro tip:
Yes.
you can hide the
Yes.
camera. That camera guide now. So when you have the camera up, you don't have to see all of the little like zoom in and out and such, just can be a nice view without it. I think it's like pressing in on the R analog stick, which is
yeah.
cool. Just FYI,
Yeah,
I thought it was
it
really
tells
useful.
you.
It just
tells you
told
about
me
it.
the moment I loaded the camera for the first
Oh,
time
there you
since
go.
the update.
Ta-da!
R. Press the R toggle to control on or off.
Ta-da.
You cannot turn the guide off when using solo horizontal grip on a Joy-Con controller. What does that mean?
When
Just
you're using it like
solo.
this. If I was
Oh, okay.
playing it when I was like one person, two people, if I was like,
Oh, if you're playing it sideways versus if you play it in a pair, it's fine. Okay.
yeah.
Got it. Solo.
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 I didn't realize you could do solo play with a single controller.
I don't know.
Because you have to. I thought
Apparently
you had
you
to
can.
have two players. Oh, we'll have to investigate.
And apparently your options are limited, so why bother?
Yeah. Why would I limit myself when I have the controllers?
What's even the point? Well,
Is it time?
I think we should wrap up. I think we're good.
Wrap it up. Sure.
I'm
Let's
gonna pull up that calendar that I preloaded, you guys. This week we have some delightful birthdays. I have to remember what today's date is. Today's the 30th. Okay, so coming up, first of all, tomorrow is Grizzly the Cranky Bear's birthday. I met him on a mystery island. I almost took him home. He's a delight. I love the cranky ones. August 1st is Kid Cat's birthday. I haven't seen him in a long time. He's not on anyone's island. It's been a while
on
since
Bill
I thought
Mack's
of him.
Island.
He's on Bill Mack's Island. I should go back
to
to
visit.
say hi to Kid Kat. On August, where are you? There it is. Oh, speaking of Vladimir, on August 2nd, it's Vladimir's birthday. Our new cranky
Vladimir.
cub friend we just met.
Vladimir.
It's also Harvey's birthday that day.
Harvey.
Do you guys remember Tad the Frog? I forgot all about Tad with his little curly mouth. His birthday is August 3rd. This is like a blast from the past. I've forgotten all of these.
Aw, so sweet. We meet
And
him again.
on the 5th, it's Poppy the sweet squirrel. Not Puppy, but Poppy.
Not puppy.
Poppy the sweet squirrel. Her birthday is on August 5th. And those are the birthdays that I've selected. With that, I would like to thank our ever patient, ever awesome producer, Jack Quaid Blank of Monkey Cat Studios. I think that's everything I want to say. So...
Dad.